Welcome everyone to Just Wing It with Blake and Jamie. Just waiting on Blake. Hi Jamie, how are you? Always good to see you. Hello Ken, how are you? I'm good, thank you. Blake should be coming up here shortly. Hi Dee Dee, thanks for coming in. I appreciate it. I'm in my hotel room. I get to go home Friday, so I'll be on the road on Friday. So I'll get to be home for Easter with my grandkids. I'm so excited. Well, and my kids, but it's more fun now with grandkids. I'm in Illinois. Like, I guess it's considered southern or is it considered central, Ken? I can't remember. I don't know my directions. Hi, Dee Dee. Thanks for coming in. How are you doing? How's everyone doing in the chat? I'm good. Thank you. Oh, and here's Blake. Hi,
Well,
Blake.
dang,
How
it
are
took
you?
it took long enough.
So how are you doing, Blake?
I'm good. How is everybody?
Good. So I think this is going to be the new time, right?
This is it. Solidified in stone, like
Wednesday at
Rosetta.
7. Rosetta Stone.
Do you know what the Rosetta Stone is?
Yeah, it's for different languages.
Yeah, but do you know where the do you know the origin of the expression?
No.
The Rosetta Stone was a stone that was found in ancient Egypt, and it was a translation of Egyptian hieroglyphics into ancient Greek text, and it is the sole understanding that we have of uh, what most of these hieroglyphics mean. Without the Rosetta Stone, we wouldn't know what half of this stuff in ancient Egypt meant.
Hmm. Interesting. What do you
Yep, and
mean?
it was the Greek king Proprietus or something like that, and he made the decree after conquering the land to have it all uh, documented, and then in 17 or 1780 something, uh, Napoleon Bonaparte, leader of France, had an expedition go on, and that's where it was found. That's where the Rosetta Stone was found.
Blake's doing homework?
I am actually trying to invoice customers. This is a lot harder than you think.
Oh, he had his own shop. He knows how hard it is.
Yeah, well, then there you go. That's what I'm doing. Not homework, but kinda, basically. I'm getting paid work.
Yes, Jamie, it is hard sometimes to know, okay, which one are they talking about? But yeah, we had our own shop back in 2003 to 2005. because he's a mechanic. And then in 2005, the shop burned down because a car was.
Oh,
We went on vacation, and one of the Ford vehicles had a recall for a shorting out, or a brake switch shorting out and starting
uh-huh.
fires, and that's exactly what happened when we left. And we just told the customer to pull it in and would look at it Tuesday when we got back, and it had the recall and it shorted out and started on fire, and there was a whole other mess of what happened, and so we lost over $100,000 worth of stuff, and his
Oh,
tools, equipment, everything, and so we couldn't restart the business.
oh
Yeah,
man, that's
yeah,
awful.
yeah. Ken,
Life's
Ken
a
says
drag.
Ken says that's the good work. Yeah, I guess that's the good work because it's
Fair
work, but
enough.
that's when you get the money, right?
Yeah, that's right. He's not wrong there. So
Jamie says because we're even spelled the same. Yes, we are. Yes, we are,
that's
Jamie.
right.
And we need to have, well, people can call me Pajami because, that's my nickname. And you can be Jamie and I'll be Pajami.
Jaime, Jaime.
Yeah. Uh, because, yeah, I'm always in my pajamas. If I'm not at work, you guys, I'm in my pajamas. And because I cannot stand being in actual clothes. Cheyenne, how are you?
Hello.
Hello. Uh, Anything new in your world, Cheyenne? Yes, Dee Dee, I'm always in my pajamas.
Oh, there's a
If
lot
I'm
new in her world. I
anything that she can share,
don't know. She's just
no, she's not. Be a nice younger brother.
Oh goodness, what can I do?
Just doing life, Cheyenne. You hate having shoes on. The first thing I do when I get home is lose the shoe. Yes, me too. I can't stand it, especially my work shoes. If I'm not at work, I'm either in my pajamas with no shoes or anything. But if I have to go outside, I use my Crocs. I Nothing else. I'll put my Crocs on.
Hey, I don't like Crocs because they are basically a statement, a fashion statement for someone that has just, just wing it.
Well,
My
that's what
best
we do.
friend, my best friend wears them Crocs and she even puts the little buttons on them and stuff, and I make fun of her all the time.
I
She's got
love
the
my
ones,
Crocs.
she's got the ones that like so it looks like little toes are poking out through the holes. It's like a button and it's kind of like little toes and stuff. That one's pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie.
You can buy fake big toes and put it in your Croc to make it look like your big toes sticking out.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. And they got I mean all kind I've seen all kinds of stuff. Some of them are pretty cool, I'm not gonna
Ooh, Blake's birthday is Saturday.
lie. Ugh, she told
Happy
y'all.
birthday, Blake.
She told my secret. Happy
27.
birthday to me.
Yes, big 27. Didi says, I tell my hubby why dirty clothes take showers every day and back in pajamas. Yeah, exactly. You want the
That
nasty
sounds like
toes,
fun.
Ken? Oh my goodness, really? Don't get those nasty toes for the Crocs.
It's funny.
Luke Chrome Luke Combs Crocs. I remember when Crocs were so cheap. Like, what did it have a picture of his face on the Crocs?
I don't
I
know
mean,
about
what
that.
what are what are Luke Combs? I mean, I know who Luke Combs is, and I
I don't.
like him,
Oh no, he's had a few songs. I know who he is. He's a singer.
but I mean, I don't know. I guess if you're a singer, a famous singer celebrity, I mean, do they put their face on it? Hi,
Man,
Lissa,
three
thanks for
more
coming in.
days is my birthday.
So, what's the date? March 30th?
Yeah.
Oh, happy birthday. I would
Mm.
sing, but everybody would leave the chat if I started singing, so I don't want to do that.
It's okay. I don't need it. I feel
I
loved.
I could bring Cheyenne up and she can sing for me.
That's okay. We're good there. We're definitely good there. I mean, it's one thing to not want to hear it, but then to have actual ear trauma, that's one thing. You know,
Ken says Luke Combs is good. Check him out on Meat Eater.
meat
Is
eater.
what's Meat Eater?
You just said it right there. Okay. Yeah, that's one. Mhm.
They were the ones Luke designed with a bunch of different things in the holes. I got it.
Oh,
Wow,
Lord.
that's funny.
I got
So
so many invoices to take care of. It's ridiculous. But
that's a good thing.
it's all money.
Exactly. That's all money in your pocket. So what are you eating tonight?
I already ate it. I had a sandwich.
What kind of sandwich?
Meat. I
Oh my
said
God.
meat. Oh my goodness. I had a turkey and ham sandwich with lettuce,
Ah,
mayo, and bacon.
from Jimmy John's?
Jaime Juan's.
Huh?
Jaime Juan's.
Ah. Is it because your girlfriend was working there?
Yeah, she's at work, and I just stopped there because I was working right around the corner, and so it's free food. I mean, heck, I'll take it. I was tired, and I didn't really want to go and try and get anything. It was fast.
Yeah,
So
bacon, Ken. Yes, I love bacon. My
bacon is
sister
so
doesn't.
good. It goes on anything. It literally goes on anything.
I know, and my sister does not like bacon.
I
I'm
know
like,
people that put bacon, like they'll have those maple flavored cupcakes, and they'll stick a piece of bacon in it.
YouTube hunting shoe. Is that
I I've got a shoe.
Crocs?
I
Cheyenne
don't
says,
know
"Where
that
is
one.
Cheyenne says, where is Natalie?"
She's at work, Goofy. I'm
Oh, your
tired.
nephew owns a Jimmy John's in North Carolina. Where at in North Carolina? My mine and Ken's best friend lives in North Carolina. I forget what city. What city is it, Ken? Show Jamie's show. I don't get it. Show what? Didn't she take the late shift today? Cheyenne asked about Natalie.
Oh, yeah, she's started managing now, so she works 4 days a week instead of five. And she got a raise for $1.
Oh, that's
So
cool.
yeah.
Ken, Nathan, yeah, Nathan lives near Durham, North Carolina. That's where he lives, Dee Dee.
Where's Durham at? I've never heard of that place before.
Uh, got it, Ken. Thanks. Oh, I know it is close to Wilmington. I can't spell that word. Oh,
Wilmington?
well, I'm glad you love Natalie because it's always good to like your in-law because if they got married, you'd have to deal with them for the rest of your life. And it makes a big difference. Trust me, I know with my in-laws.
Mm.
We would break up with Blake before we break up with Natalie. So they like Natalie better than you, Blake?
That's how I went with the last one.
Oh my goodness. So what are you doing for your birthday?
uh I don't know. My friend Rachel, she called me today and she was asking me what I was gonna do for my birthday. I was like, I don't know if they have anything planned. They haven't told me about anything. You should call Cheyenne or Natalie and see if they've got anything planned for me. And so I didn't. Shit, I didn't. I don't know.
Well,
I haven't really.
you gotta do something. It's your birthday, and
Yeah,
it's
I
on.
know. I want to do something. I mean, maybe just like go and catch a movie or something. But I mean, even if it's just simple, I don't care.
Well, and it's a Saturday, so you got to really celebrate it
I
because it's a
know. I
Saturday. How
know.
often does you
I could really go all out and like black out or something. Yeah, 27.
it's your middle cat's birthday, 14? Oh my goodness. Don't cats? I know can live longer than dogs, but how long? They can live like 20, at least 20 years, right?
I don't know how long cats live, but it shouldn't be that long.
Like, be nice. There's a lot of people that like cats. Ken loves cats too. I
Well, in that case, then dogs should live that long too.
Yeah. Yeah, cats can live up to 25
Wow.
years.
Hey, what is that? They're not a bobcat. They're like a bobcat. Well, they do have 9 lives. Uh, they've got it starts with a L. Uh,
The is it the
I can't.
ocelots?
No, no. Well, there are
Oh,
ocelots. Those are cats too. Uh,
not cheetahs. I don't, oh, the
a
lynx, Ken?
lynx. Yes, that's it. Yeah, a lynx. Yeah, those
Ken's like,
things are
no.
super cool.
Ken says no
I'll
dogs bark.
yes, lynx, Wilma. Those things are awesome. They're like really fast, and they
Well,
got super really like I don't know, something of their vision is like tunnel. I don't know. I watched a Discovery Channel bit on it before.
oh my goodness. Yeah, your
Wow,
oldest.
17.
Yeah, that's old. Well, I guess not
That's
if
like
they can live.
Chihuahua years.
I guess if I guess if
How
they can live to 25, I guess 17's not too old.
how old
The
was
new
Daisy, Cheyenne?
the new Lion King, is that the like the live version,
Yeah,
or
that's
do they have another one out because the
as
the
far as
live
I
version
know. There's
isn't new.
well, it's I mean, it'd be the newest one as far as I know. I mean,
Uh,
it's been out for a while now.
Yeah,
I think it came out like during the pandemic or something.
the live version, yeah. Yeah, I liked it. I mean, I
It
kind
was
of like the
okay.
animated one better, but I don't know. Maybe because um I don't know. I kind of like the animated one better. Cheyenne says Daisy question mark?
Yeah, Daisy, the dog fool. How old did Daisy live to be? She was a Chihuahua that we had, and she was like, I don't know, like 14 or something. My aunt, she had a dachshund, and he lived to be 21 or something, 22. He was old. 11 and a half.
But well, um that's not actually that old for a Chihuahua. Oh my gosh,
No, it's
Tanya's
not.
Chihuahua. Or no,
I
it's a
thought it was a
Pomeranian.
lot older than that.
Tanya has a
Pomeranians live a
Pomeranian.
long time too.
I don't think this thing will ever die. And it's like had a stroke. It had like all these things, and it's like, man, this dog just, and it's the most annoying dog. Like I've
It
never,
won't keel over.
eh, no, and my niece loves this dog, and I feel so bad, but everybody hates this dog, but my niece loves it. And I'm like, oh my gosh, everybody just can't wait until this dog is gone, which is sad, but it's that annoying. Your dad had a
Wilma
shepherd
said,
live to be, holy cow, a shepherd 22? That is
"That's old."
old for a shepherd. I
Uh,
I thought
was it
I thought
like a golden shepherd or an Australian shepherd? What kind?
oh I was assuming a German shepherd.
Or
Like
German
we
shepherd? It probably was. I know I've heard of a couple German shepherds getting to their 20s.
I thought my dog was old. Angus, he was a black lab, and he lived till like I want to say 17. I thought that was super old for a dog.
He said, "Wow, Caleb, you're watching. Sorry."
Kyla's not watching. She just she's been really busy. She stopped watching. You got her at 4 and she
We need
died when I
to
was
poll
15.
the chat. Poll the chat. Cats or dogs?
I
You
say
got
dogs.
I got dogs right here. You got dogs
Oh,
up
he
top.
never grew up full-blooded German. Okay. Our English
Well,
bulldog is going to be 10, which is crazy. Yeah, Duke is old.
mm,
Yes, he is. Our golden labs are
English
12.
bulldogs, they usually live to like 7 or 8. They have a short life.
Ken, you said neither? You are a cat person. How neither?
Mm-mm.
And we have this bobcat that's roaming around our property. He's claiming that he's going to try to catch it and keep it. I'm like, no, you're not. That thing is not coming in my house. Cheyenne says German Shepherd and English Bulldog, the two dogs that you have right now, or you like.
Uh, she loves cats. She loves her kitty.
Yeah,
And
that thing is
Cheyenne does.
annoying.
Cheyenne's got an old English bulldog.
Oh, good. Really?
Unless they feed me. What are they supposed to feed you? What if it's a dog that will go to the fridge and get you like snacks or the pantry?
Okay,
Then
dogs
we
can't
are
open
on
a
to something.
refrigerator.
You want
But
to bet? Do you want to
yeah,
bet?
yeah.
Okay, I'll show you. I will send you videos after the show.
Oh my
I've
goodness.
seen it. I've seen guys, they're like, hey, buddy, they'll do some whistle or something, and that dog will walk over to the fridge, and he's got like a rope tied to the fridge door, and the dog will pull the rope door and get him a beer.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so they rigged something up to be able to have the dog do it.
Hey, you didn't say I just said it was I've seen it and it's been done, okay? They can open fridges.
Oh, Cheyenne's not a cat person. Oh, you have a bobcat too. You named him Charlie.
I will say this, I wouldn't mind having a cat that lives outside, just to like keep the mice away.
What animal would you have as a pet if there wasn't any laws or regulations? Um,
Capuchin monkey. Easy.
how do you pronounce it?
Capuchin. It's you. You're Capuchin. You like the Capuchin monkeys.
I ain't no cat get me a beer. Yeah, not in our house.
Ain't no cat's gonna get you a beer. He'll look at you like, boy, you better stop.
Yeah, we're not having a fox, Alyssa. No, they are so stinky. They will like spray or whatever, and they can no.
What kind of
Didi
pet?
wants
What?
Alyssa wants a fox. Didi wants a chim.
Yeah,
You
the
want a
chimpanzees are cool too.
you want to Ken, we're not having a bobcat. Oh my gosh, Cheyenne, a dolphin, that would be amazing. I love dolphins. I'm with you. I
Hey
wasn't thinking of
Ken,
that as an animal though.
hey Ken, what does the fox say?
I don't know. What does the fox say? How is that, Blake? Could you do it again? What does the fox
I
say?
can't. I broke my fox box. Hey,
Dumb
look at
crap.
this. Look at this. Look.
Okay,
Mm.
well, I got a Pepsi tonight.
Hey, you cheated. I
Yes, I.
see you. Mm. Yeah, go ahead and take a sip. That shit,
uh,
it's crispy.
I I think it would be cool to have like a bald eagle, but not
What?
if there's no regulations, but like outside, not my house, but like
I
outside.
don't know
And
about it. It
they
would
are
run away
so
from
cool.
you.
Um,
Or,
this
well,
is
it
the
doesn't run, it would fly.
this is a
Fly
dream
away.
animal that Cheyenne said. I would
Oh,
love to have a
okay.
bald eagle, and it would just fly around my property and stay there, and it would be nice, and I could pet it and not claw my eyes out.
What about me? Hmm.
You'll take one of those two. What is
The
those? Are you talking?
capuchin, the capuchin and the ching yapanzi.
Your Siamese cat is outside hanging with a beautiful brown rabbit. Is it a wild rabbit or is it one of your pet rabbits? A fennel fox, Alyssa? Isn't that the same thing as a regular fox, or what's the difference?
A feral. She didn't mean fennel, right? Is feral? Isn't feral like I don't know, maybe I'm wrong.
I don't.
Feral, I just think that makes I don't
So, Ken said, so bobcat and eagle it is. I'm like, no, we're not
know.
really. We can't really, especially an eagle, because they're very protective. Protected, obviously. Oh, and you want to catch the rabbit. Oh, fennec fox,
It's crazy uh
hippity. Your
how
rabbits,
smart the elephants are. If there was no laws on elephants, I might get me one of them because they're real loyal,
they'll step on you.
but they're loyal.
What- After they step on you
They'd be
and
like,
squash
"Oops,
you.
bro, my bad." But like if you do something messed up to them or they see you do something bad, they remember that. They know. They know.
Cheyenne says, Blake, if you had kids, what would you name them, boy and girl?
Taco and Bell. No, I'm
Oh
just kidding.
my goodness.
No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not there yet. We'll figure that out one day. Put a pause in that one.
Yes, we have juvenile eagles that come to our tree. I know, and I want to, you got to get me a video on that one, Ken. I got, so far, people, or the birds must really like that tree. So the last weekend I was home, I was just sitting out on the porch watching my pond, and I had um a cardinal, an osprey, a black vulture. Well, we had the juvenile eagles, but I didn't catch that. All like within that, like just a few hours, and I got the cardinal video, the black vulture video, and the osprey video,
Hmm.
just by that one tree overlooking the pond. And obviously, because there's fish in the pond, and they're probably trying to eat the fish. Bring the
Well,
pooper scooper for the elephant, Blake. Yeah, That's got
It's
to
a
be
lot
a
of
big
shit.
pooper. Yeah. Or he could just use it as fertilizer for his lawn
There you
landscaping
go. I
business.
just put it in a bag and take off. There we go. Got a boo-boo bag.
You you have a mockingbird? Is it outside and it's like just regularly there? That is kind of cool.
Mockingbird, don't
And it's
everybody ever you heard?
and it sings until you get up. That is so neat.
Okay, I got a question for you. If there is one thing that you could make your kids experts at in life, what would that one thing be? Automatically, just like they know everything there is to
Uh,
know about it.
finances.
Finances? That's a good answer. I think
um,
I would choose the thing that makes them the most happy. Whatever it is, like if it's a sport, if it's a hobby or whatever, if it's building or doing something like that, whatever it is, that's what they'd be perfect at. I can't, you know, that's what I would say.
Cheyenne says, "What do you all think about the boat crashing in the bridge and the government saying they're
I
going
was,
to pay for the damages and not the insurance company?" Actually, I think that's BS because now the insurance company doesn't have to pay. I mean, they're not
yeah,
accountable,
I'm
held
sure the,
accountable.
I'm sure that there's a bunch of politicians that are stockholders in that insurance company, and therefore they're deciding to push it onto the American taxpayer instead of themselves. I wouldn't be
Exactly.
surprised. You know how many of these politicians are fine? I mean, most of their money that they put stocks in is warfare, anything that is like a piece of war military equipment, oil, and insurance. Those are the three things that they buy. Oh, and property too. I mean, of course, that's the number one, but overall, those are the bread and butter to all of their money. And they will sway the public to do one thing in order to fix their own financial, political, and personal gain.
Oh my gosh, Ken said the same thing as me. Finance. Cheyenne said the Bible. High power of truck. Thanks for coming in.
The
Um,
Bible.
Dee Dee says she hangs out our bathroom window where our mango tree is. Oh, that's so cool. Brentley says hi. Yeah, it does seem really sketch. Yeah, Cheyenne. I mean,
Hello.
I get the government is like, oh, okay, we gotta do something and get this fixed, but I think the insurance company should still be accountable because
I mean,
everybody
what's the
pays.
point of having insurance? Why do
Yeah, and
I, why does it have
everybody.
to come out of my pocket because some guy messed up?
Yeah, I mean, exactly. So I agree with that. But not only that, but we all have to pay good money for insurance, and insurances are always getting out of paying.
Mm-hmm.
They always
Mm-hmm.
try every way to try to get out of not paying. Well, you know
Yep.
what? Make them pay.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
Yeah, that
Insurance
yeah,
is the biggest scam in the world, yet it's probably the most necessary thing.
yeah. And this ship has had 3 issues in 3 years. I agree, Cheyenne. They should fix our economy before paying for something else again. Yeah. I mean, uh,
Oh, that's all right. I mean, let's just keep going downhill from here.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that, Cheyenne. I heard about the bridge, but I didn't know that the government was gonna pay for it. But I try not to look at the news because it just makes me mad every time I look at the news. So I try not to even look at it.
Yeah, I don't like the news either. It
I
makes
mean,
me sad.
is there anything good ever in the news?
Not really. I mean, it's very, very few and far between that it is.
That's because negative things sell, not
Yeah,
positive.
I mean that's true. Have you watched the new documentary about the Nickelodeon?
No.
It's on HBO. It's pretty bad. If anybody else has watched it yet, it's called Quiet on the Set.
And that's on Nickelodeon?
No, it's on HBO, and it's about kids that were uh basically groomed while they were working for Nickelodeon.
Uh, okay, have a good night, Cheyenne. Thanks for coming in.
Oh, bye, Cheyenne.
Yeah, I gotta get those iPhones to everyone. Ken. But yeah, so no, I didn't see that. I thought this hotel had HBO. At least they had it listed, but when I went to the HBO channels, it said that bye Brentley, have a good night.
Well, it's on HBO Max, the app.
Oh, I don't have that. Do you have
Yeah,
to
you
pay for
gotta.
that?
It's cheap though. I mean, it's worth a subscription just to watch that. Honestly, if that's the only thing you're gonna watch on it. And there's a lot of good stuff on it. I love HBO Max. It's one of my favorites.
Hmm. I'll have to look into that because
Yeah,
um
definitely. There's a lot of good stuff to watch on HBO Max. Lots all these really good TV shows like The Wire is on there. And I've been telling you to watch The Wire. That one's really good.
and that's on HBO Max too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I pretty much just like all my subscriptions pretty much expired because of my card and I had to put a new card on. But so my Hulu, my Netflix, my I think those are the two that I have. Well, besides Amazon Prime because everybody has Amazon Prime and
Mm.
you automatically get Prime Video. But um, so those two, Netflix and Hulu. And I was really debating on actually redoing or resubscribing to them. Maybe I should not do that and do the HBO Max.
Yeah, Ken said what I wasn't comfortable saying.
Yeah, we're not
Basically.
gonna say that out loud, Ken.
That's it. But I mean that's exactly what it is, and it's a terrible industry, and it's so sad that a lot of those kids went through that. And I mean, growing up and watching all of these shows as I was a kid, and just you know coming around to find out all of these terrible things that were happening to them, it kind of makes sense why they went so far off the deep end, you know. And
Yeah.
it's
Well,
it's sad and it's unfortunate. It really is, but there's definitely a correlation in it.
and it's bad that you see all these Hollywood people, they get all famous and rich and everything, and then all of a sudden, like, they get into drugs and alcohol or bad or always in jail or like bad things happen to people as soon as they become rich and famous. And it's like, what, why? Maybe some of that's because of what kind of was saying.
I don't know. I
Because,
don't know. You know, that's the $1 million question, I think, is why do these people do all these terrible things, especially when they finally gotten all this money and the fame and everything. Like you would think you have every reason to not do anything bad, but that's just
yep,
not the case.
yep, the world is a cruel
And the
place.
arrest of P. Diddy right now, trying to get him. They raided his houses and all kinds of stuff for the exact same reason. It's
Well,
terrible. It's
they
terrible.
think that they're above the law because they're rich and famous and they can just pay
Yeah.
people off. And so then they can do whatever they want.
And that's
That's
not the
part of it.
case. I mean, that's just wrong. That's just wrong that you feel like you have the power through money to get and do whatever you want. That's got to be the lowest of all lows, if you ask me.
Well, look at all these celebrities that like they get away with all this stuff because they throw money at it. It's like,
Mm.
really?
Do
They
they
shouldn't be
deserve
above the
it?
law.
No.
Exactly. Just because they have money doesn't mean that they can be a dirtbag.
Exactly. Exactly.
Can yeah, exactly. But it's and this world's not going to change. No one's going to change this world. But
No, and I don't want to either. I'm not trying to change it, because it's just not my place, I'm not. I mean, I do my part to show what I would like to see the world out of it.
yeah,
Um, but you'll totally lose your mind and go absolutely crazy trying to fix something that's totally out of your hands. I was gonna figure that out. So just be humble and be good, play your part, don't worry about everybody else, and it's coasting. It's pretty coasting.
yep. You can only do what you can control, and that's all you. And that's one of the things I need to worry, or that I need to remember more is I can't worry about things that's out of my control. Like especially at work,
Yeah.
I'm always trying to fix things, and none of it is in my control. I can only influence leaders to do what I recommend, but if they're not going to do it, and I sometimes get so frustrated if there's something more urgent and I think it needs to be done and the leaders aren't going to do it, I get more frustrated.
Yeah,
I mean,
especially when it's your job to do that, to make them better, and then they just fight you on that. It's the worst.
yeah, and I've been a little better throughout the years of just letting it go, but I it just like eats me alive sometimes to just let it go because I'm like, if something bad happens, I feel even worse about it. But at least I did my due diligence and brought it up and brought the concern up, and it's up to them to. And that's one reason I went to interim because I can't deal with every day being in a facility and not having them fix what I'm trying to tell them to fix. At least this way, I can tell them to fix it and I won't know if something bad happens because I'm going to be gone if they don't
Yeah,
fix it.
yeah.
And and at least I don't have that worry. And then I document everything because if something bad does happen, they can't come back and be like, "Well, why didn't Jamie identify this or why didn't Jamie fix it?"
Why didn't you do this? Why didn't you say that? Well, yeah. No, I understand.
So that's one of the reasons I document everything. And then if I have a verbal conversation with someone, I always follow it up in the email per our conversation um, because I'm not gonna have it fall on me.
Do you have that same uh do you have that same like reaction or firsthand desire to like record or document anything whenever you're doing something as far as like government business?
Well, I don't really do much government. I mean, the
Well, I
hospital.
mean, like if you did, like I mean, I don't know, like I don't know.
Yeah, I've learned to document like everything. So no matter what industry I would be in, I like that's one of my um recommendations. I always tell people document, document, document because you need to
Yeah.
cover your ass.
Heck yeah,
So,
absolutely. Well, okay, what like in the like let's say you're getting pulled over. Do you have an inclination to like cover your own ass like you just said? Like especially in a scenario like that?
well, yeah, I mean, I'm gonna try to cover my butt if I'm getting pulled over, but I'm in the wrong. There's not much you can
But what
do.
if you're not?
Well, then hopefully you fight it. And I know sometimes there can be some shady stuff, but
Mm.
there's only so much you can do. Hi,
Hey
Francesca. Thanks for
Francesca, thanks for coming.
we said it at the same time. That's funny. But I mean, you can know. document what you can. But if I'm falsely being accused of something when if I got pulled over, I I definitely would be documenting everything I
Right.
saw. And yeah, respect gets you a long way on the side of the road. Oh my gosh, I don't know how many tickets Ken has gotten out of because he if he gets pulled over, he's always very respectful and he's like whatever and because some people get so defensive and and then they get nasty. Just like so this one time I was rounding on a doing my rounds at a hospital and this person left her area and whether it was for um lunch or whatever. And so we were just asking how long these scopes were left, just sitting there. And she's like, I'm entitled to a break. I mean, not even like telling us anything specific. I wasn't like trying to be like mean. I was just trying to see what the instructions, manufacturer's instructions for use was, how long they could sit there, and really they shouldn't be left unattended because now you don't know if they're clean or dirty, because somebody could have came and touched them. And she just went immediately to defense mode.
Really?
And instead of being, oh my gosh, I didn't know that, maybe, thank you, we can look at the process or, whatever. No, she just went straight to defense mode and was really rude. And
Hmm.
that's how people automatically get. They go if they're being called on something or even just a question that they think they're being called out on something, they automatically go to defense mode instead of realizing maybe, okay, maybe you do need
Maybe I
to
did do
make it.
something.
Yeah.
I get that. That's fair.
And it's like maybe, people need to listen to what people are trying to say and actually like try to um not be so defensive. And that's how I think people are when they get pulled over. They get defensive and then they start disrespecting the police officer, And I get some police officers can automatically be rude, and then that makes you more mad and try to be more rude. But
Yeah.
that's just
It's
going to get you in
not
trouble.
unnecessary still. I mean, you're right.
So, I mean, people could just be more kind, just like the trolls that's been coming at my channel.
Mm-hmm. Losers.
Why? Why? If you don't if you don't like something, don't watch it, but you don't have to be mean.
Yeah, you're right.
Yes, settle in court, not on the road. Yep, exactly, Ken. But I mean, it's like, okay, if you don't have content, Blake. So, question for you: if
Okay.
you're on YouTube and you don't like you watch a video and you don't like something, what are you gonna do?
Uh, I think it depends on the severity. If it's just somebody doing something uh that's not my interest, or and they're doing their own thing, and there's no malice at all, I would probably just scroll past it and go on to the next
Exactly.
video. But
It-
if it's something that I disagreed with or I felt strongly about, I may put a comment on there and say like, just put my point of view. I mean, they have the comment section for a reason, but at the same time, if you're just doing it, if you're not giving a true point of view and you're just there to fumble out crap words, then you're not being productive at all. You're not giving a
o-
real point of view. You're just talking crap.
Okay, what about if you're watching someone do landscaping and you didn't like how they did something? Would you be nasty to them or would you just stop watching their videos? I mean, what, or would you keep watching the videos and keep leaving nasty comments?
Uh, No, I just wouldn't. I wouldn't leave nasty comments. I I feel like a lot of my reaction online is very context based. I try to just if somebody's doing their own thing and it's not mine, or I think it's a little out of there, but they're not doing anything wrong. I don't care. You do you, whatever, fine, whatever. But if you're like asking me how I feel about something, or if you're doing something that I really think is wrong, like actually wrong, then I may say something. But other than that, do you, bro? Live your life.
Yes. Francesca says, yes, right. And if you're innocent, why are you getting defensive? Think trolls by trolling because they are jealous. They don't have the balls to create anything themselves.
I
Exactly,
don't know.
Francesca, because
Uh,
most of these trolls don't have a channel. So they're criticizing me on how I put
yeah,
my makeup on, but yet you don't have a channel. If you're so great at putting makeup on, start a channel.
I guess.
And you
Yeah, I
don't have
mean,
to and you don't have to watch me. There's
you know,
there's a million makeup channels. You don't have to watch
yeah,
me if you don't like the way I put my makeup
yeah. Just go to the next one and talk to somebody else. But I mean, I just I don't understand why people get so worked up on the internet either. I mean, you see some people, they really get passionate about what they say, and you talk to that person and like to their face, they act so totally different. And I that part. I mean, if you're not gonna say what you're gonna say to me in person on this cell phone, then don't put it on there. Don't act like you're John Wayne because you're not.
Well, exactly. They're hiding behind the keyboard, so
Yeah.
they're almighty because they can hide behind the keyboard. But
And most of the time they're saying something that doesn't even like what? That doesn't even make any sense.
I
So
know. Well, I don't know. These people. I mean, it's not like they.
haters gonna
I mean,
hate and
exactly.
like I told you, all publicity is good. I mean, those comments are generating, like a place, I mean, somewhere, some on some platform, like your video is somebody seeing that. So, I mean, uh,
Well, and
it's
that's
just an
and
outreach. I mean, y'all in my opinion, I don't think you should be too worried about whatever they say. If they say something stupid, then Jamie, just go right back at them. I mean, just send that
I
shot right back, and then I mean, keep yourself loaded for ammo, and that'll create content right there. Somebody said something stupid about the way you did it, and you roasted them so good, it was so funny, it went viral. You know?
well, I just ignore them because what they want is to get a rise out of me, and I so if I show them that they bothered me, that it bothered me, then they're gonna keep doing it. And
Well, then
I didn't have,
don't get aroused. Just tell them off. You can
yeah,
still tell somebody to go, you know.
po- go pound sand.
Yeah, go pound sand, guy.
Yeah, you have to do your best to be unbothered. Yes, I told her to pin the comment for everyone to roast. Oh, I should go back and do that, Ken. I don't
There you
remember you
go.
saying that.
You
I
totally should do stuff like that. Anytime that somebody does that, then leave that. So I will go out there myself and I'll roast them. They will leave this scene crying. I'll tell you that much. I got your back, Doug. Got
See,
you.
I don't need to roast them. I have my friends doing it.
That's funny.
Hey, Ken, we only have a few minutes left. If you can get a
Holy
quote
cow,
for
we
me,
did it with no trivia tonight.
I
Let's
kn-
go.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh my gosh, Blake. I wish I had. Um, I should have called you the other day, but it would have probably taken forever. We did a NCAA pool for
Oh, for your March
um,
Madness board?
yeah, and
You
of
should have
course I
told me.
lost.
I did my mom's board, and we're up right now. We won more games than anybody else.
Hmm. Francesca, I like that quote that your husband says. Lions don't consider the opinions of sheep. I
I
like
wonder
it.
who said that. That's pretty good right there too.
Yeah. Hey, that could be our
Yeah.
quote for the night. Lions don't consider the opinions of sheep by Francesca. All
There
right,
you go.
you guys, we're getting towards the end, so we got to do the riddle of the night before we do the quote.
It's a
Today
goofy
is,
riddle.
yes, why don't ants get sick?
Ants? Why don't ants get sick? Because they ain't tired. I don't
Any guesses?
know.
Any guesses in the chat?
Because they got, I don't know. I have no answer for this one.
Yes, you did, Francesca. You did. Thank you. I appreciate that too. Um, the answer is because they have little antibodies.
Oh my gosh. I'm done with doing them riddles to me.
All
They're
right.
so, they're so, oh my gosh. You
Any
just want
last
to face palm.
any last words for the chat?
No, man, you guys did good tonight. Appreciate y'all being interactive. Helped me out today.
Y-
I had fun.
Yes, yes, it's very helpful. Thank you so much. It's very helpful. And I guess we have another quote of the night, but thank you everyone for such a great night. And remember, you're all beautiful inside and out. Don't let anyone make you think differently. And Ken says by William Penn, avoid popularity as many snares and no benefits. Have a great night,
Yeah.
everyone.
Cheers.
Bye.
Bye. See you next week.